not
3.
about me. Okay, now call Dave.
Are we live?
Yes, we're live.
Okay, due to the heavy thunderstorms in southeastern Wisconsin today, we've had technical issues. Right, Tim?
Can't blame this on the cumulus clouds.
Okay, well,
These darn storms.
That's all right. It's all good. It's entertainment. It's spontaneous. It's full of mystery and
it's ringing again.
wonder.
Are they
and
cumulus? Stratus nimbus?
Stratus
One.
nimbus. Oh,
Yeah.
better.
Nimbus.
Yeah, cumulonimbus.
Yep.
Dave.
Oh, we got a...
Hey,
Oh, my
I'm a
God.
happy person.
You
I
gotta
like
show
that.
everybody, Dave to everybody.
Dave to everybody.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave. Make
Hey,
it
guys,
bigger.
how are
Make
you?
it bigger.
Make it bigger.
That's like the
Good God.
line of the day here.
Make
How's
it
that?
bigger.
How's that?
Wait, you gotta show Dave everybody else. It's not.
Well, I can't. Kira, we got Kira, we got Tim,
And then we got.
and we got a towel girl from Grand Geneva over there. She's very, very cute. Very cute.
why is she hiding?
Because she's the
Well-
towel girl in the men's lounge.
Yeah.
Or-
This is, yes.
So,
Lead towel girl, I prefer, but
look how
yeah.
beautiful he comes through. How's that work?
Yeah.
That's because Dave's always beautiful. He's dapper. He's dapper.
So anyway, yeah, Miss Amber actually works at Grand Geneva. She's at, what are you in charge of? We've been now stumbling
Fitness, wellness, so the gig over there.
through fitness and wellness.
She's working my butt into shape.
That's right. Classes, membership.
You'd say
some
booty.
exciting-
Booty.
Booty.
Oh, we
Booty.
can say- yeah, booty, definitely.
Booty.
Is it? There we go.
Right?
Watch it. Yeah,
Okay.
I got a long night ahead of me.
Well, what? Why did you leave your job so early then? I don't understand. Oh, you mean you're still there? What's going on, Dave?
I'm working today.
No,
They
what's?
got me working hard today.
That's awful. We had a good member guest.
Tell us about your member guests. I'm curious how it went.
It went really well. A lot of work, a lot of hours, but it really went well. Everybody enjoyed it. Got a lot of good feedback, and they're still talking about the fried candy station.
Oh.
There wasn't anything there you couldn't have fried.
Oh, I'm so hungry. That sounds so good.
That
right
sounds
now.
amazing.
I just want to dive into that table. That sounds awesome.
You should see. We missed it on Friday. We had so many other delusional things happening to us.
Delusional.
Well, it was my fault. I mean, we had some
Of
problems.
course it was. Finally taking the blame.
Jump into that one.
I like finally taking the blame for something.
I do. Today has been all my fault, so I'll just go with it. I thought we had some great technology, and nope, not at all. But
We've been talking about that technology for a year now.
well, we have it. You look great. You know the
You look even better.
There you go. There's Miss Kira,
There's this Karen.
and there I am. So there you go. You know,
He brushed his hair finally.
Big day.
I'll
Big
put
day.
you. I'll put you back on them. I just like to be the voice that scares. That's
You're
all.
highlighting Tim today. Why are you highlighting?
Tim has been holding back on us. He's totally had it with our technology, and
The great outdoors
wait.
beckons.
you know,
He's
Dave,
about to
I have a
dance.
phone call for you. It's
on
a
the
banana
banana
phone. It's on the banana phone. Here you go.
now
Oh.
my bananas aren't working today.
Darn it.
so what's going on out at the TPC Potomac, Dave?
What's going on? We got 3 events tonight.
Ooh.
And I'm not helping, so I need to. They're going to yell for me in a few minutes, but we have 3 small events for 30, 20, and 20. So there's a plus a la carte. So they're all different rooms, and yeah, nice way to start the finish of member guests.
Jeez, because you're not tired at all from that, right?
No, not at all. But you listen, on the bright side, tomorrow tomorrow after work I head up to Rhode Island and I visit my son for 3 or 4 days. And
Aww.
we're gonna drink and eat.
That
Oh,
sounds like a
that
plan.
sounds-
That is
Awesome.
the good lifestyle. That's exactly what it's about.
Tim, don't you want to be a chef?
Life.
For a portion of the day, I am a chef. Yes,
Are you really?
I love cooking for Lauren. We had Chef Dave. We had 5 boys in our family. Every single one of the boys shops it, picks it up, brings it home, prepares it, serves it, and cleans it up. All 5 boys in my family.
That's very impressive.
You ever heard of that before?
No.
Is that how you grew up, Chef Dave?
Well, we grew up. I think we grew up even one step more. We used to clean, iron, wash our clothes, and cook and help cook and clean up. So
There you go.
Well, since we have limited time, Dave, we're going to jump right into it. 2 things we always cover with you. What is the Thursday night special?
the Thursday night special is bucatini with bolognese sauce.
Ooh.
Bucatini.
That
Sounds
sounds
What's
fantastic.
bucatini?
Bucatini.
Apparently he's going to be
It's like
delivering
a
children
spaghetti
Uh-oh. Gloves are going
Pasta.
on.
pinhole all the way through.
Pasta.
It's what?
It's a spaghetti noodle with a pinhole all the way through. So when you're cooking it, it expands, kind of like your arteries, you know. Instead of letting the blood in, it lets the bolognese sauce, the cream, and the tomato in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you getting
That's the best way to describe it.
Like
are you getting prepared to deliver a child out in the dining room with those gloves?
I don't know.
All right. Well, we'll guess on the Friday show how much it is.
$16.95.
He doesn't deal
No.
in cents.
Nope.
15.
No.
Damn it.
Just
I'm going.
Yeah, take a guess,
I'm
Amber.
I'm going,
18.
There you go. I'm going to go with her guess. $18.
18.
$20.
$20.
Oh.
There you go.
I was the.
I was closer. I was close.
And when you see what he does on our Friday morning,
Well, he's not going to be here.
that's right. So it'll be a great Friday for all of us.
I won't be here, so sorry about
All
that.
right. Friday morning's open. That's okay.
Hmm.
What's going on with the your submariners, Dave? Short version, long version, and then I'll tell you what Miss Kira is preparing to do here when we're done. So
I already. Well, I.
The short version is the guys are all still excited. Just got another email or keep confirming that somebody's called me or clicked to me, so they're all excited. We're getting it going. I'm afraid that they want to get other commands involved in it, which is starting to scare me. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
wow.
Keep it simple, silly. You know?
Yeah,
Yes.
well, that's kind of my downfall. I never keep it simple.
Mhm.
Well, we hope that we're going to have some success because Miss Kira all week in yeoman, where whatever midshipman style, prepared 1,000 emails to go
For
to
that special day.
for that special day in November.
Yes.
That is going to go out to all of the PGA Merchandise Show business attendees. They're going to be asking for items that they can appropriately send to us that we can bring in November for your folks to bid on. So it's only 1,000 that
It's
you put together.
it's about 1,200.
1,200. That's what I said.
Kira.
Well,
Yeah.
the one good thing is that whatever we put on that auction table, it always sells. So
That's great.
I mean, let's we raised 74,000 or 75 last year. So if we do the same this year, we'll feed the whole command out in Guam.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be great. Well, listen, everybody that's listening to this on our Distillery Channel Facebook, what Dave does is that he, on his own, raises the money. This year, going to be traveling to Guam, I think, for the 6th year. It's either Honolulu or Guam. He's going to be feeding the sailors that are aboard the USS
Topeka.
Wow,
Topeka.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
That is
and cook in the
phenomenal.
galley and take care of our wonderful Navy members that have to stay behind and protect our ships. And he always provides an unbelievable Christmas holiday dinner for them. So
That is
anyway.
really cool.
Money
And we just
works
got
too.
Facts the other day
Ooh. Wait.
came across my
Ooh.
email or across the fax machine. Somebody copied this off of I guess the almanac. It was in there, so they're still writing and we're still talking, and we try to keep things going.
Kira,
Well-
does he need extras to go on board to help out at
I-
all?
I'm sure.
I'm just saying.
He's
it's-
making plans.
If if you need
Dave,
any
if you
help,
need
I'll
help.
wash dishes.
She's the official.
I appreciate anybody who's serving.
She's the master towel folder.
I think
Yeah.
she's saying she's available.
If you need me
know
to
what I
fold
mean.
towels, I'll just.
Amber. It's a long flight.
Girl.
I'm fine.
Long
I'll bring a lot of
flight.
towels. It's fine.
When the hatch goes
I'm fine
closed
with it.
behind you,
He's on a submarine.
you could be on
Yes!
the submarine. There you go.
Even better. Let's go.
Anyway, Dave,
Down under.
we're gonna have to let you go because we got a whole bunch of making up due to our technical failure. So it's not you, it's us.
Oh,
Strangely.
all right.
Yeah. We'll talk. Have a great memorial.
Bye,
Cheers,
Dave.
Chef Dave.
See you later.
Have fun with your son.
Later.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad that we had a volunteer. Amber's ponied up.
I
There you
just
go.
Stepped up to the plate.
Go to Guam.
You
I
know?
could go to Guam. Tim, are you?
That's a
working?
long flight.
I'm fine with it.
I mean,
That'd
I
be
lose it
so
just
fun.
flying to Hawaii.
What is that, like 20 hours?
Yeah.
20,
Yeah.
about 20
Yeah,
hours?
we asked
probably?
him. He flies from here to Tokyo and then Tokyo to Guam. So
I'm in.
Okay, now
I'm
let's
in.
call
For sure.
call the
golf doctor.
Okay. good.
Here, I'll do it. I'll do it.
We're going to try him again.
Scared.
So now he doctors golf people.
He is a preeminent teacher down in Bonita Springs. Taught a lot of guys on tour, and he probably, hopefully,
He's a
changed,
big deal.
changed his undershirt, getting ready for this, or not. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Live and in
Connecting.
living. Live and in living. There he is.
hi, golf doctor.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. He
Make
got,
it. I got it.
he got a fine beverage. There you go, golf doctor. We got a new attendee coming in here. We had to find out. Miss Amber sitting on the other side of. Oh,
Here.
what,
You see this, right?
Yes,
That's-
it's your.
That's coffee.
you sure it is. Yeah, yeah. You and Dean Martin claim that.
You gotta be from another country to drink any booze out of a paper cup.
No.
I don't know. I'm gonna hand this over to Tim because it's his day to watch you.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, Golf Doc, did you watch any of it last week from Long Island, the PGA?
Loved it.
Oh.
Loved it.
Are you okay with the crowds like that? I mean, there's a difference between being energetic and then it can get ugly. And now they're saying 2024, the Ryder Cup's coming back there. They're talking about cutting alcohol sales now to keep it where it needs to be. But
Why?
it's New York. It's entertaining. It's golf's no different than the rest of our culture. The lifestyle has changed all over.
Yeah, I think that you got to realize that it is New York. That's the crowd. It's going to play out the way they want. If they restrict it, they kill the event. So it's just the way it is. There's some people that maybe are a little bit overboard, but as a whole, I think the event went very, very well for the PGA. They thought it was going to be I know people I called on Sunday morning and they said, well, I don't know if I'm going to tune in. It looks like a runaway. Well, anybody that watched the last 9 holes, it didn't look like a runaway. It was looking like it got away.
Yeah. Well, golf has a new behemoth, Brooks Koepka, fastest to go from 0 to 4 majors ever in our great sport. He's just got that jock swagger, and he's an unflinching automation. The guy he's like a robot out there. He's not very charismatic like Tiger. And they were actually rooting against him, Miss Kara.
I know.
They were rooting against Brooks at the end there.
I was doing no such thing. So
They were looking at Dustin. Dustin came from behind, put a charge on, and then the last couple holes, he couldn't close the door on it. But I think Koepka does a great job for the game because he's a hard worker. He's a good guy, and he goes about his business. And he said, look, I'm not worried about what everybody else thinks. I'm worried about what I think. And he is a tactician around the course for as strong as he is. He served his dues overseas. He came up the hard way playing golf, and he's just now branching out. And I was really glad to see him pull it off, especially because I don't know what it would have felt like with the 2-day lead he had,
Right.
and losing it.
That would have been awkward. It's never happened before, ever.
Yeah. Well,
Losing 7 shots on the final day.
what did Norman lose?
I think that was only 6 at the Masters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But what was funny about that point is that
6, 7.
Yeah.
they're about the same.
I pointed out on
Cum si, cum sa.
Well,
It would have been ugly. You're right, Doc. Yes, Uncle Randy.
no, I pointed out early in that broadcast that they did not talk about that 6-stroke win by the co-host sitting,
Over Norman.
not talking about it.
Faldo, right?
Exactly. And the embrace that they had on that green, and I've been lucky enough. I talked to Norman about it, and he says, "Did you ever get up and feel like you shouldn't shave that day because it's not going to go well?"
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
But back to Koepka, he truly was not a child prodigy like Woods, McIlroy, Spieth. His journey to the summit, he all over the world. Like he'd been all over. He had to go all over the world to get his PGA car. Now he's the truly dominant force. Here's what Graham McDowell said about Brooks. Brooks is like Dustin Johnson, but with Tiger's mind. A phenomenal athlete with an incredible mindset who was able to go into this deep, dark place that not a lot of golfers can go to. He's got it. Whatever it is, he's got it. He's got it, Golf Doctor.
Yeah,
It's got the grit.
to win a major, the way he putted the last day was great because, as you know, other than one or two putts, he had trouble with the speed. He had trouble with the speed on Saturday, and leaving them all short on Saturday. Then he bombed a couple by on Sunday. He just couldn't get the speed down, but he's got tenacity. He stays in there, and that's what a champion does. They never give up. And it was great to see him pull it through. And like you said about, one time in his life he thought of quitting. And he sat on the edge of a bed and said, I'm not going to quit. And he went on to win that event in Europe. And it was his second tour, of course, over there. But, he pulled it through. He knows he knows himself, and that's what all great players do. They know themselves. They don't worry about everybody else. They set a trend. I remember Lee Trevino when he first came out and broke through. I said, "Do you think people are going to imitate your swing?" He said, "I hope not." And he said, but he said it works for me, and that's what all players do. They find what works for them. Let's look at DeChambeau. I mean, he's got his equipment's different. His move is a Mo Norman kind of cross on some things, but he's got his own style and he gets it done. Tiger's got his own style. Nobody swung it like Tiger. Tiger swings it like himself. So
One of the other things, Golf Doctor, if you're his girlfriend, don't ever try to kiss him as he's going out to play. Did you see?
I missed that.
Did you miss?
Did he miss it?
Well, what happened was, go ahead, Miss Carey.
No,
Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say, and then on the 18th hole after he won, that
No.
was.
So-
He said no.
He-
No.
So
no
the thing
kiss.
was, the day after, they caught, as he was walking to the first tee, or to the practice range, he and his girlfriend were walking twice. She tried to give him a smooch, good luck on the cheek, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
And he pulled away twice.
Trouble.
So
Trouble.
It became
Oh.
it became a gif on Monday.
Yeah.
It was,
Well,
so he was all business, so to speak.
And then when he won, she gave him a huge kiss, and she tried to get a kiss when he was walking to get the trophy.
A Wanamaker?
Yeah.
And he was like, no. And she got mad. She's like, oh, no.
No kiss zone for the cupcake.
Dang.
Well, I did see one
Harsh.
interview on the Golf Channel where they showed the both of them in a bathing suit that
Oh yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
get social,
only he could wear that thing.
Yeah.
and only
Right.
she could wear.
Exactly. So
Well, the other thing, we bring up the Golf Channel, he had a little problem with one of the announcers early in the week about
Who
No,
are we talking about?
no, no,
DeChambeau,
no.
or
Got
not
it.
DeChambeau, Koepka.
I wasn't
Did
keeping
you
up. Got
did you
it.
get whiff of what?
no, I'd like to.
Well, the favorite opinionated. Do you have anything on
Oh.
that? Who's the mop-haired? Whatever. The most opinionated.
Chambly.
Yeah, Chambly came out and he
That's
really
perfect. I
dissed.
know that.
Really put heat on Koepka.
He questioned his toughness, Golf Doctor. He didn't say it wasn't tough. He questioned his toughness, and in conversations with competing with Tiger, Rory and DJ were introduced in the conversation, but Brooks was never mentioned. Never mentioned.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
and that's one of the things that he mentioned in his interviews, you know, and they were talking about that, saying, you know, he just flies under the wire and he's just happy with that. You know, I'm sure inwardly it might bother him, but I don't really think so. I think he's his own man. He knows where he's at, and you know, that's the thing I like about him. He doesn't really, you know, you can get good opinions and bad opinions. He can care less.
Well,
I think
after
he-
Thursday's round, 63 on
Yeah.
Thursday, Brandel Chambly came out here saying, have you ever had the sensation of being flipped off all day long?
Yeah, he had some rash, and then
And
Chambly.
he complimented me and says, besides his family, I'm so happy for him. And so, end of conversation.
Yeah.
He's back in the.
If you remember, he did the same thing to Tiger years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ouch.
Well, Chambly on Monday on the recap on the Golf Channel was cleaning up a little throw up all over his shirt because he was saying, "Oh, that's not exactly what I said, but I have to clean this stuff off here." You know.
He made some predictions and stepped in it a couple times in his career. You bet.
Yeah. Well, anyway, if people are going to come down and take some lessons from you, Golf Doctor, what is that .com?
GolfDoctorUSA.com.
Yeah, and Golf Doctor's all over Facebook right now. You can see a lot of the history. He put up a lot of great pictures. I think from his victory at Augusta National a number of years
Oh,
ago.
yeah.
People know we have pictures of that and walking across Race Creek.
The only bad thing with that shot is the ball was 2 feet from the cup, and the guy didn't step aside to get that shot. He,
Yeah.
You know, so he was more centered on the guy with the goatee. You know.
Anyway, Golf Doctor's great. Anyway, Golf Doctor, we'll talk to you next week. You have a great
You
week.
got it. Hey, the weather's breaking for you too, right?
Hey, the snow's melting.
Yes.
H. By the way, they had 9 inches up north where Uncle Bob is, so
Oh man.
you can still get some cross country in.
Good luck with that.
See you later.
Bye, Golf
See ya.
Doctor.
Cowabunga. So, anyway, that's a
Yeah.
Golf Doctor.
And the
Yeah.
heather out there is laying on its side. It's so windy. So the grasses
Yeah,
in the
Heather's
golf
out
course.
there. I didn't see Heather.
Heather, as in grasses.
You gotta call. I think
Dina.
now you got. Oh wait, we're calling Dina.
Call Dina.
I don't know what we're.
Let's
Have her
get
Yes.
healthy.
Okay. Dina Garcia is our registered dietitian nutritionist.
She's going to keep
Yes.
So we can
Yes.
hook her up with you and you can kind
Yeah,
of.
you guys can just have this
I'll be the
conversation.
balance it out because I
She's gonna
believe in balance,
keep
not
our diet.
specific.
She's
Yeah.
very, 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 very.
She's
good.
going to keep our
Hopefully she
digestive,
Oh, good. She can give me
digestive
some
tract in
tips.
order this week, right? Is that the topic of
that?
conversation? Keeping our digestive tract in
Yeah.
order this
Yeah.
week. Yeah.
Yep.
Nobody wants to answer today.
Yeah, Dina. Well, we're
Dina?
way past her time.
Where are
And
you?
that's okay. But we got a whole bunch of other things.
Nope.
All right. Hello?
Hi, Dina.
Ye a little faith, Uncle Randy.
What's that?
I said I can hear you.
Woohoo!
That's awesome, and we can hear you too. We sound more like a man this week, but that's all right. That's all right.
Please.
Yowza.
Ouch!
Yowza.
Ouch!
So anyway, Dina, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We're good. We're talking to Dina Garcia, our registered dietitian nutritionist from Miami, Florida.
Is it hot there, Dina?
Yeah.
When I left the office about 4 o'clock, it was 87 degrees out.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
That sounds nice right now.
It does.
Not too
With the
humid, but
humidity?
nice.
No, not the human.
No humidity.
I'm
no.
in.
No humidity in
I'm in
Miami.
with
Nah.
humidity.
Well, it's not hit us yet.
I like it hot.
Not too bad yet.
Yeah.
I like it hot.
So we have sitting around the table, we have a towel girl from Grand Geneva. She works in both
Yeah.
the men's and women's lounge. Or well, Amber, would you say hi
I
to
keep
Dina?
extending. Hi, Dina. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you, Amber?
Doing well.
Yeah, what do you do over there again?
I fold towels in the
Towel,
men's locker room.
yeah.
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 She's,
I do. And
she's
sometimes
the
I
master
bring water
power
to
lady.
people if they need
Yeah.
it, like a water boy, water girl.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. I might get to do.
Dina, you might have noticed we had some technical issues until you come on. So we're gonna take one topic this week that I wanted to go into, and maybe you could share again because we covered it last week, and that was CBD oil.
Mm-hmm.
So I know we talked about, can it be measured or not? If you were to, I'm very interested in trying it myself. Okay. And if I was to go try that, because ABC this morning on the whatever that woman doctor that's on, that they have on there, she said, you got to go. There's no real prescription to it. How would we go about trying to see if it works or not, or should I do that?
Yeah, because it's a supplement and it's not regulated, there isn't, there are a lot of companies out there that aren't doing adequate quality testing, and so
Yeah.
you may end up with a product.
Good luck, Uncle Randy.
How would we know if I had any ill effects?
Even if it doesn't matter what it says on the label, right, Dina? I mean, you don't know what you're getting into sometimes.
Right, exactly. You don't know if there's contamination or if it's even the correct dosage that's on there. There may be some inconsistencies with how much of the active ingredient actually shows up in there. So that's, I think, really step one. And then, unfortunately, there's not a ton of research out there yet on the effectiveness of it for different ailments. So typically the first place I start is PubMed and actually look up research articles to see if anything actually exists for that ailment. And I'm really leery when I see claims that say supports. This supports
Yeah.
help with this condition, right? Because when they're using the term support, that usually means there's a lack of evidence, scientific evidence.
Hey, for anything that gets me into Club Med, I'm all. You said Club Med, right? No, maybe she said something else.
Club
I
Med.
don't know.
It sounded like Club Med. That's what I thought she said too. I was
All
like,
right, so
sounds
that's
awesome.
good advice. So I know we're jumping around. We had a little technical issue. So I'm going to go into the other issue we talked about last week. And that's, over 60% of us over age 50, and there are a couple sitting around the table that fall into that category. That's
I'm
curious.
not 50.
And,
Kira and I.
that
We
about
look good for our age, though.
I was like 97 earlier, right?
Diverticulosis is a chronic condition that turns into diverticulitis. What are your tips on trying to avoid that through diet, if we can?
Yeah, so to answer that question, I want to explain just a little bit about the difference between diverticulosis and diverticulitis. So diverticulosis is when you're inside your colon, you develop these little pockets that become
Pockets.
can become inflamed, almost like little tunnels that shoot off the side of the colon from the inside. And what happens with diverticulitis is those little pockets get inflamed or infected. And so what we want to, part of the treatment is to prevent too much pressure from pushing on those pockets. And one of the best ways to do that is to eat in such a way and exercise and have a lifestyle in such a way that promotes regular bowel movements.
Yay!
You're going to the bathroom on a regular basis and you're not straining or pushing because
That's a healthy lifestyle.
Well, just excuse
No
me for a moment. I'll be right
pushing.
back. All right. Well.
And that really includes stress management, drinking plenty of water, consuming a high fiber diet, and making sure that you're doing that consistently so that you have regular bowel habits. You decrease the pressure you're putting on your colon, to push things through. It's going to prevent those little pockets from getting inflamed.
Well, and the thing of it is
Making
that
it bigger.
as we all hear about, everybody should go on. When they turn 50 to go and get their great colonoscopy
Yes,
done.
yes.
Get that done 50, 60, 70, 80s, and every 10
We really
years.
do cover it all.
Yes, we do, Amber.
We
Again,
really do. We're really spanning.
Nobody
From
wants to
the
talk
Playboy
about that.
Club to
Yeah,
the colon.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, we're really covering the
A
gamut
good picture,
today.
in depth,
That's,
of what's inside all of us is important.
Get her
pretty
done.
much stop watching any other shows. This pretty much covers
Yeah.
all
Get her
of
done.
it. Yeah.
Get her done.
We're
So
like
anyway,
a variety show.
That's why we like
Yes,
Dina. She comes
yeah.
all the way from Miami to talk about her colon.
I love it.
That's awesome. But she also does healthy diet, right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's other things in this. I just asked her to do that for my own personal reasons.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You want to talk about your
we
colon
want that to get
and your
figured out.
bowel
I
movements?
mean,
Yeah.
Old Uncle Randy, let the girls talk now.
Dietitians typically have no problem talking about bowel habits, and I grew up with 3 brothers, so I have no shame.
No.
Good.
Anyway, if people want to find out more information, Dina, how do we find out? What's your .com that we can go to?
You can go to my website, which is vitanutrition.com.
That'd be good. We also want you to join our new, what is that new, the Distillery Channel group, Facebook group?
It's the
That
Distillery
I
Channel.
just did that this afternoon.
Yeah, that's going to be a big thing. We're going to have a lot of intertwining amongst our groups and people that come to that. So, good information. Anyway, Dina, we'll have more time next week because
Technology.
Yeah, Amber's really screwed this up being the new one. So
It's all on me.
anyway, you have a good week. We'll talk to you next Wednesday.
Thanks, you too.
Bye, Dina.
Bye, Dina.
See you, Dina.
So Tim,
Peace.
What?
anyway, getting back to a few more things in terms of what's going on. Lake Geneva. Are you aware that we? Oh, that's right. We talked about
In part one.
part
In
one
part
about
one.
the big things that are going on around Lake Geneva. And Amber, did
Yes.
you know about all these things that go on?
I mean, I'm
around
gonna be
Lake
honest. I pretty
Geneva?
much don't know anything. I've decided after this, I'm
There's some notes.
not. What do we? Oh, that's great.
We
Oh,
had-
Do
we
you know
had
what's
somebody-
first on the list? Mars Resort.
Yeah.
Classic supper club.
We
You
had,
know,
we
my
had,
family
Yeah.
owned that for 30 years.
Whoa.
Yeah.
we had
I don't know.
Best
we
barbecue
had
ribs.
a field
fish
reporter.
fry.
Our field reporter, Miss Joanne, was out doing research for us.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
They have the
what
best
did she eat?
drinks.
It sounds so good right now. Oh my gosh, a big
With
burger.
oh,
We want to talk nutrition. Let's
Yeah,
talk
she went and
burgers.
visited all those places. So just go down through that list. Have you,
Oh.
have you ever heard of those?
The owl, phenomenal. I love the owl.
Oh, the Naughty Pine Sun. We
Yes.
got our share of dive bars around here. Keep going.
Baker
Classic.
House, Maxwell House,
Oh.
Barrique Bistro and Grill,
Yes.
Speedo's Harborside Pub and Grill,
Little
Depot
cafe
House,
right down
which
the
is
water.
Fantastic. Now
Right.
this is a place that I have to say is one of my faves, Grand Geneva.
Right.
well,
Yeah.
I mean, you are the master towel girl.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
Well,
right.
they've got the Chop House out there and Brigiago, right? The Italian.
Sago, yep.
Oh,
Chop
great
House,
steakhouse.
phenomenal. Yes, it is really good steak. I love steak.
What?
Champs, I love Champs.
They have dollar beer night
Oh.
on Monday night.
Great live music
They've
too.
got
Little,
the live music, the outdoor
like
theater garden.
there's enough room for a guitar player, but it's great music.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
And you
What
can
else
play
do we have?
cornhole. You can play cornhole.
Cornhole.
Cornhole. Not
So
bad.
this is talking about why people come to Lake Geneva.
Okay.
And all the things that they can do, you know.
Hey, let's get to Fontana. Don't just. We
We're,
going to
close,
Fontana
we're
yet?
close. Hold on. We've missed Flatiron Tap, which is fairly new, but
I was
doing
just there with my
extremely
daughter.
well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Flatiron
Yeah.
Tap, across from the
I have
post
a
office.
People.
I've been wanting
Really
to go.
cool.
What did you have?
I don't even remember. It was outrageously good. My daughter and my grandson took me during the holidays.
Oh.
Right across from the post office. Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, we've
Amber,
got.
keep
You know
going.
what? I'm a fan of this. We've got Oak Fire. We got their upstairs.
Oh,
It gets
yeah.
a little wild and crazy at night.
What?
Pizza during the
Lake
day.
Down on the
views,
shoreline,
right?
yeah.
Jamming out at night, shoreline. Hogs and Kisses.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop, whoop.
Phenomenal place.
Gotten a few fights in there and back in the day.
Yeah, you can
You
dance.
were
You
a
can dance the night
fighter?
Oh,
away.
I
at
was pulling
Hogs.
people out of fight. What? Go ahead.
Dancing the night away. Were you dancing?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Someone cut in. Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
We've got now it's Black Point visit. What are we talking about here?
Gorgeous. Well, they have the museum
They have
there.
the Black
It
Point
says by
Museum.
boat, but you could
Okay.
swim, you could kayak, you could hoverboard.
Very true.
You know what I mean?
You
There's
could-
a lot of
you
options
could
to peruse through Black
Parasail.
Point.
Parasail.
Go on a mailboat run, which
There you
is
go.
absolutely phenomenal. The
That
mailboat.
is
It is
what-
a really cool, unique
Yeah.
thing. We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, they do a
Very
play-by-play
cool to
of
watch.
all the estates you go by, and
Like the
you
Wrigley
jump and-
estate.
Wait, are you the one announcing? Are you driving the boat?
I know someone who used to, and they used to make stuff about where I used to live.
That would be
There's
great if
some
you
wild
shot there one
putties
time.
over
The
there.
power of the
I love
microphone.
it. I love it. What
Okay.
do we have next? We've got take a walk on Lake Geneva Path. I do this about 5-6 times a year. Walk the lake, or just do like half and half, and stop at harpoons and.
That's a bucket list item for many of our visitors and our
It is.
locals. But
Oh, it's
I've
so
never
good.
done it, but
Oh,
I hike it
you
every day.
have
But
to.
You have not. It's
Not-
what it
not
is
one
really.
day.
It's really nice.
I always love looking at the houses. That's my favorite. And I always
It is,
pick one
yeah.
out that's my favorite.
I do too. I'm always like
that.
"Mm."
That one's my favorite.
And I've got about like 70 that are my favorite. I think.
yeah, we take our inner city kids that camp down the lake path, Uncle Randy, and before we get back to camp, because they're all pointing and going, ooh, oh, I want that one. I said, let me tell you something. You study, you work hard.
Yeah.
All right.
You know
You own a home like this. Call me. I'll come over and barbecue. Bring out the soda for you. I'll do everything for you. But let me ask you, what makes a happy home? And they all go, oh, I see where Tim's going with this. Is it the size of the house? Oh, no. And some of the happiest people live in small houses, but we have big houses. And some great people living around Geneva Lake.
Yeah.
Remember, they were all built after the Chicago fire. They lived up there, and it was just they called it the Newport of the West, Lake
Really?
Geneva.
Yes,
Up
I
to-
do.
Up to the one in Rhode Island.
They talk about that on the boat tours.
Yeah.
What else is on there?
Well, we've got take a walk. Oh, we're still. I just went back to the walk. Anyways, we're going to Fontana now.
Woohoo! I
So
love
we
it.
got
where I live.
Fontana.
Yes.
What are we doing there?
I see Abbey Resorts on there.
Yep, Abbey Resort, Abbey Springs, Gordy's.
Abbey Springs, beautiful golf course up in the hills. Some say one of Wisconsin's
Gage
prettiest.
Marines down there.
Gage Marines.
Gordy's.
Pier 290.
Mm.
Very fun spot with the Omni. They've got the sand pit.
Billy
you got
Gage
the-
over
the-
there
the
with Gage
beach
Marine,
and-
right?
Yeah.
Great spot.
Great spot
I wanna
outside. Now we're going to Delavan. We've got Hawksville.
Oh, we didn't mention Chuck's in Fontana. We're going to Delavan.
Isn't
Chuck's.
it better, Delavan? The dark
Chuck's.
sky?
Better back up. Better back up.
Back up.
Back
All
up.
right, off to Delavan. Sorry.
No, what's
sorry.
Chuck's?
Let's
I
Chuck's.
grew up in Chuck's, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
it is the best. It's a phenomenal
the
spot.
best burger,
Like, it
too, right
really
on the
is.
lakefront.
It is. It
The
is.
bands that used to play there, just right on the water.
Okay,
Anyway,
next.
All right, now we're going to Delavan.
please.
It's a rough trip.
Yeah, he's sad.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go to Hawks. We're at Hawksview.
Oh,
That's
great golf
it.
course.
That's
That's
east.
not-
That's
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 north
like
of
Geneva.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
northeast.
it's under Delavan. So,
Well,
you know
this-
what? You know what? To be fair,
I wrote
to
that.
be
it was
fair,
like
I didn't see
Geneva.
that edit.
Yeah, that's not a Miss Joanne problem. That's a Miss Kira. Let's add it on.
Okay.
No, I.
Okay. We've got Hernandez, which
Oh,
has awesome
yes.
margaritas
Best
and tacos.
Mexican.
Mexican food,
Yes.
hands down.
Oh my gosh, it's
you
phenomenal.
know who's famous for going there?
Who?
Tony Romo from Burlington.
Oh, you like
And
to
There you
Jessica
go.
Simpson.
Great, didn't they? Weren't they?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
they-
that'll bring people. You know, hopefully get Justin Bieber there. That'd be even better yet. Go ahead.
Let's see. We've got now we're headed over to Burlington. We've got
Chocolate City, USA.
Rugans.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Rugans.
Oh, yeah.
Do they
This
sell?
weekend.
Do they sell Rubens?
I think they do.
Do they?
What is your favorite thing you guys to do in Lake Geneva area?
Oh boy.
The boat.
The boat.
I've
Yeah.
been around, I counted it the other day. How many times I've been around the lake, on the water. After doing water safety patrol for 22 years, nearly 10,000 times.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
I've been around the lake, including social boating,
Wow.
but in addition to the patrol crews, for safety.
Yeah.
Anyway, for me, it's the water. How about you, Uncle Randy?
It would be finding somebody with a boat.
Oh,
I love being on a boat. I will do the Captain Nimrod
Yeah.
Friday night sail. I'll provide
Yeah.
all the food, all the liquor. You provide the boat, and we go to the middle of it, turn on some music, and have a great
Well,
time.
great. We can bring the booze.
I
There's
just
a
said-
Distillery Channel.
That's what I said. The Distillery
Amber,
Channel
what's
float
your
boat.
favorite?
Ooh, that's tough. It's really hard for me to pick favorite things. I have so many.
What's your
And-
top two?
Robin, the road's waiting for us. Keep going
Gosh.
ahead.
Driving through town too fast, probably. Just kidding. No, I honestly love going out in some of in Bigfoot State Park. That's a really beautiful area. Going and hiking back there, or the lake path and being out on the lake. I love my
Yeah.
early morning skis. We would do it every morning. We get up when it was glass.
oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the
It's
best.
the best
that there
time
is.
ever when the people out there are either the fishermen or the
Some of the things
skiers.
Miss Joanne's going to be looking at, though, by the way, is that there are underground tunnels.
Yes, and they
Yeah.
go through some of the restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All
Seven
the way.
Capone's days. Capone was up
used
here.
him as an
Oh,
Oh,
exit.
I just
Yeah.
want to walk where he walked. I
Yeah.
love
Ooh,
it.
I love that
Yeah.
history.
I know. I
Yeah.
wish they were still here.
Also, we forgot to put the French Country Inn.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
I've never been there.
Are they?
Very nice.
Are they?
I never been there.
They still in business?
Yeah, I was just
The
gonna say
hotel
no.
is.
Well,
Yeah, they-
is it okay?
Restaurant has changed.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, all right.
Just a couple topics I wanted to inform you kids because we are a travel show. And to fulfill our requirements on the travel show
Got it.
end of it,
Ooh.
is that if you'd like, South Korea, it's coming into the news. If you want to go over there,
It's a lovely place.
I just want you to know pornography is illegal.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Darn.
That's
So-
gonna hinder some of my travel plans.
well, I just wanted you to know this is not a guided tour, but over there to take care of that, they now have virtual reality pornography
Oh,
for
my
$13.
goodness.
So it's illegal, but not.
But not if you put the-
not as real as possible. That's
Yeah.
not illegal, but just
Yeah,
watching normal.
semi-real.
Okay,
What
Okay.
about?
that makes sense.
Never mind. I'm not even.
We're not
going.
even. The
It
rest of that
makes-
article was too
Perfect.
nasty. You couldn't put in there.
They got to get outside more.
Now there is
Play more golf.
Rhode Island, by the way. If you're going to go there this summer, they're providing and offering free sunscreen to all beach summer goers for no apparent reason. I don't know why. I put
As long
that
as you
in
don't
there.
have the spray, man. Nothing
Yeah.
more annoying. Oh, my
Yeah,
goodness.
and now if
Get
you
in
go
your
to
face.
Hawaii,
Don't wear sunscreen at all.
Gets in
Go
your cocktail.
Yeah. That's what we care about the most.
Don't spray it in your cocktail. Yeah. If you go to Hawaii, you have to wear a special sunscreen over there that does not kill
The reefs.
coral.
Oh, that's right.
Excellent.
And by the way, the Russians, I'm going to put this link to this news, okay, travel news. There's some pretty interesting things. They did cover Marilyn Monroe death was a cover-up. And so if you want to read about that still is unresolved. Bizarre
Tragic.
footage showing a fleet of UFOs passing the moon. So if you have any moon trips coming up, you're going to know. They now have telescopes.
Amber and I were planning
I
one.
canceled
Yeah.
that for my South Korea.
And by the way, that came
thing,
from
so, yeah.
from a Moscow telescope, so I'm sure that's real. They also have, I did see this. There also was a crocodile down south
What?
that crawled on top of a floaty to sun himself.
Oh,
And that
my
floaty
goodness.
is a
Oh my
crocodile.
I want
So-
this guy as a little pet.
Yeah, so we don't have those at Lake Geneva. We don't have to worry about that or sharks. Okay.
Maybe we could introduce him though. It might, you know what I mean. When the lake gets too crowded, it could kind of
Yeah.
deviate some people,
Yeah.
and just you could still be a
Well,
spectator.
you're so helpful living here in Lake Geneva.
You're welcome. Yeah,
And by the
I'm
way,
here all day.
Bill Murray's new movie about caddies is coming out, and
Oh,
it's going to
cool.
be in preview. So
When does it
So
come
I
out?
got
it's
that
coming
going
out
for
next
me,
couple
which is
weeks.
nice.
We do have the ability to get a free preview here at the Distillery
Nice.
Channel because we're on a SAG list to get that. If you want to watch that with us,
So who are we
It's
calling?
Robert. Is
Rob.
Art coming in
On
Are
the
we
too?
road.
call Rob?
Robin Road.
We're gonna do Rob and Art, or is it
No, Art's going to have to wait.
Do you want
Next
me to
week?
call him?
Yeah.
I didn't understand this.
I wore
list,
my
Randy,
hook 'em
because,
horns.
I mean, next time, is there going to be more on the list each time?
If you want to bring it,
Please.
you can. We're the number
You
one
can
travel
have-
destination in the country.
I
can
will
do the
let's-
research.
Yes, I will. I like that.
You can.
Where-
We're gonna do. Miss Joanne's going to also be doing some investigations down at the museum.
I've
I was
never
just
gone
there.
to
I
the
was
museum.
just there. It's
Yeah,
actually
we're
really
going
neat.
to look to see what that's all about.
I
So
like that.
she's been doing a lot of stuff down there. So
Is Rob gonna answer?
Rob,
Now who's Rob?
I don't know.
We don't know either.
Somebody just wanted us to call him. Hey, Rob.
There he is.
How are you, Rob?
I'm fine.
Well, we'd like to welcome you to this very dysfunctional show.
Salad.
Meet Amber sitting at the end of the table. She wanted to know who Rob was.
Hi, Rob.
I
Who are you?
A little more enthusiasm, Rob.
I need more pep.
She's the towel girl over at Grand Geneva in the men's room.
The lead towel girl. He's
Lead
She's
towel
the
girl, by way.
master.
Yeah.
I'm the master towel girl.
Anyway, Rob is doing a feature, Amber, to introduce you to Rob.
Okay.
He's been around for many, many years in my life, and I can't get rid of him. And he is known, this segment's called Rob on the Road.
Robin
And
Road.
he goes
okay.
out and explores all over the country, trying to get the corporate credit card out of my hand, which I will not give him.
Wise.
And Rob, where are you going? You got an exciting trip coming up. What's up in Rob's world this week?
well, before we get to that, today
Today
a very
is-
special day.
What is
Yeah.
it?
It is National Craft Distillery Day.
Really?
Perfect.
We should celebrate.
Yes.
Yes.
So I did a little research on this, and I found out that this is the first year for May 22nd being named National Craft Distillery Day, and Nick Strausser, a distiller in Las Vegas, is the one who is behind this
Ooh.
and is getting the national recognition for the craft distillery industry. So I called him up because, golly, why not? And had a little visit with Nick, and his distillery is inscottdistillery.com. So be sure and check it out. If you're in Vegas, be sure and check him out. And I mean, what would be a more natural thing to do if you're in Las Vegas than to drink a little bit?
I've never done that. in
I don't know
Vegas.
what you're talking about. I've never done that
Not that I can
before.
remember.
Did they make it illegal just recently in Vegas to drink?
That's right.
I think they did. I have to
So,
look into that.
so there you go.
So
Check
sad.
out
I'm definitely kidding.
inscottdistillery.com.
Very
And
facetious.
I did mention that about our private label coffee program, and Nick has some interest in maybe sending a couple bottles along to do a little sampling.
Well, that would be awesome because I'll tell you what, we have a collection down at our master roasters right now that we're going to put a picture up, and I'm going to tell you the bottles are piling up because we are, Rob, as you know, this is nothing other than complete self-promotion, the only boutique roaster in the world
I think
that
I need more coffee.
delicately wraps the wonderful small craft flavors into the world's best coffee beans. Right.
That's
Amber, did you know
what-
that we knew that that's what we did? Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
I did
Yeah.
brief. I don't know the whole thing, but I've
Doesn't
got.
know the whole thing.
Yeah.
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 Okay. So anyway, Rob, that's great. We look forward to looking at that website, getting their product. Where else? What? You're going on the road, aren't you, Rob?
Yes, I'm announcing a big trip this weekend. I am going to Knoxville, Tennessee area,
Woo!
Gatlinburg, and that whole, Pigeon Forge, Great
So
Smoky
pretty.
Mountain.
So pretty. There's Smoky
Gorgeous.
Mountains, Smoky
National Park
Mountains.
region.
Pigeon River winding through everything.
I stayed there not too long
So,
ago,
but I
actually.
did want to check, before I went, before I get to state, because, I'm prone to having some legal problems, so I wanted to check
Full disclosure.
check out the laws. So, in Tennessee, Miss Kara, you should know this.
What?
If you go to Tennessee, it is illegal for a woman to call a man for a date.
Oh.
There you
Don't
go.
do that,
So,
Kara.
so when I go to Memphis, I can't go ask somebody out on a date. They have to ask me on a date.
No, it is highly illegal in Tennessee.
Well,
And, I'm
That
glad I
seems
checked this out
suspect.
before I went, because I
Rob
found
is
out
suspect.
It seems suspect. I don't know.
skunks into the state of Tennessee.
Say it again.
So,
Skunks?
it's illegal to carry skunks into the state of Tennessee. So I'm glad I found that out, because, I'm actually the pet skunk at home.
I'm glad they stamped that out.
Yes, yeah, well, who knew? And, here's another thing, is it is illegal, you cannot lasso fish to catch a fish in Tennessee. So, I want to learn that is just profound.
Yeah.
I don't know where this law came from, but it is illegal to shoot any game from a moving vehicle other than whales.
Is there a lot of whales in Tennessee? Yeah.
Back your moving pickup truck in
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Oh, that's awesome.
Freshwater whales.
If you have been, drinking enough
Fantastic.
moonshine in Tennessee, then you're seeing whales and you're shooting at them.
Mhm.
Oh, maybe that's where this law came from.
I like that. I think those are very effective.
Yeah.
They probably have had nobody in jail for any of those recently. That's good.
And one more thing. It's illegal to transport an ice cream cone in your pocket.
Tim.
Yes. Yeah,
And we should talk about the legal stuff sometime.
So on your big trip, where are we going, Rob, this weekend?
Well, I am going, just to name a few here, I am going to the Tennessee Legend Distillery. I am stopping to visit our good friends at Thunder Road Distillery. I will be stopping in at the Knox Whiskey Works.
ooh.
And I have already arranged a special tour, guided tour from the head distiller at Old Forge Distillery, which is a name a lot of people will recognize. They're quite well established. Then I'll be going on out of the state of Tennessee into Virginia to Elevated Mountain Distillery
Ooh.
to pick up some fine samples there to bring home for the coffee project. If I'm not sure I'm going to make it, but I'm going to try to stop at Sugarlands Distilling Company,
Ooh.
which that's of fame from the Discovery Channel, from the moonshining series that they ran on there. What I want to make it to is Tennessee Triple X Moonshine.
Ooh.
Like C-stores.
I mean,
Distilling. They're organic distillery. They're in Tennessee.
Who is that again?
D&S Distilling.
Okay.
And then probably the biggie of the bunch will be Old Smoky Moonshine. And they have just a fabulous array of flavored moonshines. And I stopped by my local liquor store and talked to my local guy, and he showed me they had 8 or 10 different flavors on the shelf, as well as spiked fruit, cherries
yeah,
and
it's
different
really
fruits
good.
that are
That sounds
Spiked
soaked
fruit is
in
awesome.
moonshine. 2 other places I hope to get to: Doc Collier's Moonshine and Bootlegger's Distillery.
Wow.
So they're all right there in that, probably, with 80 miles of Knoxville, down into that, like I said, the Pigeon Forge region, which, I've been through there several times. It is just a beautiful country. I'm sure it'll be packed. It's Memorial Day weekend.
Hey, Rob.
I'm really looking forward to the trip. Yes.
Let them know that the full Distillery Channel team with our show that we do is going to be coming on the road down to that area of the world later this summer. And we want to stop by and have a lot of fun and hopefully deliver after we do the research on the product that they're sending us, that we're going to try to make some of the world's best, most greatest infused coffee for them. If we can get it all done at the same time, we might hop in the car and go down and deliver that personally.
Can we stop?
Amber.
Can we stop at Dollywood?
Yes, Miss Kira. Dollywood. She's just gonna whine the whole way. I've learned now traveling with Miss Kira.
But don't bring ice creams or shoot whales while we're down there, is what you're
And I
saying.
can't ask a guy out.
No.
And do not talk to men.
I should
Do
just have
not
a
speak
shirt.
unless spoken to. Kira does.
So anyway, we want to have the full
I should just
distillery.
have a shirt that says "Don't talk to me."
We want to have the full
I'm
distillery team on the road, going down and visiting them, because we've saved the best for this summer, and let them know we're coming, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
One thing to remind you, when you make that trip, make sure you take a pistol with you,
Okay.
because when you pull up to a stop sign in Tennessee, you must fire a gun out the window to warn horse-drawn carriages that you're coming.
Like an office pop.
That's
There
good to
you go.
know.
Yeah.
I think that'd go
Yeah.
well in today's environment.
I never did that when I lived in Tennessee.
Rob, we're
I
really
did
short
ask
on
people
time
and they did
today. Do you have any other pearls of wisdoms and laws that we could break on this trip?
Yes.
Oh,
Like,
well, no, not really. I really don't own any pearls, so you
right.
can be done with me now.
Don't forget about Barbecue Wars coming up with Nick. That's going to be coming up in
Yeah, I
July.
know about that. I was going to do frog legs, but they make me jumpy.
Jeez.
Ba-da-ba.
oh my gosh!
Tim,
Okay.
Tim
was
just
bad.
had a little
I'm gonna
Much.
slap my right knee out.
Okay. Talk to you later, Rob. Bye-bye.
Bye, Rob.
Goodbye.
All right,
All
Tim.
right.
That was hilarious.
Tim's not coming back after 50 shows.
We survived. We
Anyway.
survived.
Amber?
Part 3.
So just so you know, Amber, we do infuse coffee.
Yes. Yeah.
We just announced on our, and it's going to be evolving over the next few days, the coffee we're doing is called Foy, F-O-Y, Estate Coffee. And it's historical in terms of many different things around the world. True story. I met Senior Foy, who started this back in the 50s, in 55, who gave me a first pot of coffee when I was about 6 on an aluminum pot sitting on a small stove in his estate on Lake Geneva.
That's really cool.
I'm sorry, not Lake Geneva, Lake Eganza.
Okay.
So I've been drinking coffee since the age of 6. In 1958,
Explains things.
weird set of circumstances happened
Ooh.
that I met at the time a friend at the lake, and he was young as I, but it turned out to be our master roaster that I met later in life.
See, those type of things are really cool.
And it was
I
really
like
sort of
that.
unique. So those beginnings, but Foy as a name, in Genevieve and Nevin were their names. They created this an amazing story of the evolution of coffee going back then. And Foy in history in France was the cafe, true story, where the French Revolution started. Cafe de Foy. Did you know that, Jim?
I did not.
Did? Well, now you know. So we're going to go do some research and go visit there, hopefully within the next year.
France.
And stand on the table and,
I'm going to get you a Napoleon
I
hat.
thought only the Greeks did that.
No,
the
they
table.
actually the guy that started the French Revolution,
Right.
true story, read it many times. We're going to have it in our upcoming magazine in July. Magazine is going to be very coffee oriented, and it's going to be the Distillery Channel Lifestyle Coffee magazine, basically is what we're doing here, but brought into our magazine. But yeah, the story is that they had coffee shops were very vibrant in terms of as they are today, but more political back then. And they just got tired of what was going on. Guy got up, stood on the table, and Vive la France, and the revolution began right there.
So it wasn't Oompa.
Don't think so. No ouzo at all. So anyway, we're pretty excited. Amber, thank you for any pearls of wisdom for us, Amber? You know, laws that you try to break on a regular basis?
Ooh, that's too many. That's for a whole nother show.
Yeah.
That's what, having a little fun in life is
Yeah.
what it's all about. Don't take life too seriously.
That's
Have
right.
fun.
Always fun to break laws if you don't get caught.
Well, yeah, no.
To a certain extent. To a certain extent.
Tim,
As
what do
long
you-
as no humans or animals are hurt in the process. That's my motto.
Are we going to China with this coffee eventually, I hope? Because I was watching, the Luckin Coffee's IPO day last week.
Yeah.
It surged 20%. They're the only competitor Starbucks has in China. China's coffee consumption will double in 2 years.
Wow.
Hello.
That's a
So the
I think we need
roastery
to go
that
to
we
China.
have, so
yeah.
You might not be a boutique for too much longer.
well, what we're doing, I'll tell you, it took a lot of time to figure out how to, as I say, delicately wrap the world's best coffee beans in these products, because I have seen working with our master roaster what happens if you do it improperly, and you can blow up. You can
It's
have-
ugly in a hurry.
Well, you basically could lose your roaster,
Right.
and I don't care if it's small or big. It's done. And it's a proprietary method, and it's not just, if you make Jell-O, it's add hot water, put it in the refrigerator. This is not that kind of scenario. There is, when people send us their product, there's a lot of testing. It's all about heating and cooling and time and the type of bean and the type of product, and there's many. Truly, they're not the same. And but once we get the formula, it actually does plug into a formula that we use. And there's several roasters that are being used to develop the best way to do it. I did spend a fair amount of time researching, as did the people. Our company obviously is called the Distillery Channel Coffee LLC, technically. We're going to be in concert. Our roaster is called California Street Coffee, LLTD, out of Sycamore, Illinois. And that big roastery with their firm Morningstar Media, which is a big media group down there, is going to be up in the keys. They do have a set of keys for the front door, and it looks beautiful. And it's going to be open about July 1st, and we're going to begin roasting some beans and doing some testing here in a couple of weeks. But there are small roasters we've been using to do a lot of pre-testing. We have right now about 100 bottles either there or on the way, and probably with Rob another 50 coming. So
Remember, they're seeds, not beans. They're actually seeds.
thank you for that, Tim. I had known
Seeds.
nothing. I really appreciate that.
Those
because
plants grow 100 years, those plants grow.
Wow.
Some of them get like 30, 40 feet tall.
Yeah, crazy.
Can we go and
Yes.
check out coffee plants? Can we do a trip to Costa Rica?
I second her.
Great golf down there too, Miss Kara.
Oh boy,
Because
yes.
I need some
Yes.
golf lessons.
Yeah, in Costa Rica.
Okay, well, what about Bon Air?
Bone air is what you.
Bon Air? You ever been to Bon Air?
No.
Okay.
I have no idea.
You ever been to
What?
Bon Air?
Bone. It's
No.
Bon Air.
It's Bon Air. I finally
Bon
learned. I don't pronounce it the way you do it.
He used to
Trying
say
to teach her to pronounce it
Bone
Bon Air.
air. It's Bon Air.
So our master roaster wants to go. He's been there several times to go on a diving trip.
Costa Rica.
No, Bon Air.
Where is it?
Bonnier.
Down in that area.
It's
Oh,
like down
okay,
by
okay.
It's
like.
warm.
So
but you
Costa
can but you
Rica.
can see in the water about 200 feet crystal clear.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
never been a shark attack. And the master roaster is a great scuba diver, and he wants to take us on a trip to go down there and maybe do some coffee exploring, and mainly have us dive with him every day. And it's very cool. He's told me about
Sounds
how it
terrible,
works. So,
doesn't it?
Golfing?
yeah.
Yeah.
Can I go golf?
Tim and I, for all the years we've been together, never played around to golf.
No.
What?
Never.
No.
How is that even
We
possible?
hate each other. Just hate each other.
Clearly, it's a
Yeah. No,
very
Uncle
terrible.
Randy's had an inability to play.
I just want to throw a golf ball. I don't have
Yeah.
time to hit it. I just
Have you seen the weather
golf
here?
ball.
Have you been here for the past 12 months? There has been 4 days of golf.
It's
in
been
this-
Irish. Actually,
horrible.
more Scottish than Irish.
No, we hope
Yes.
everybody enjoyed tuning in today to our mess. But
It was.
At least it
Yeah.
finished.
We'd like to thank Dave Trevolino, Dina Garcia. We're going to have to call
Golf
back to our friends out there.
Golf
The
doctor.
golf doctor was in, and Robin the Road.
Hartford.
Hartford Flavor, you're going to have some special time with us on tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yep, on their own individual split screen.
Yes.
The products that they sent, by the way, over the top. We spent a significant amount of time Friday with their products. Beyond. I'm just telling you, beyond. And they were so good that when Uncle Randy sees that they're so good, and the Master Roaster and I, we make more, just so we have enough for ourselves.
Oh, yes.
So
Experiential learning.
exactly, we want to make sure it's really good. But they were great. I mean, we've had so many of these that we can't drink all of the tests, but we try. And
You try.
We try.
You try.
That's why I don't sleep. It's perfect.
It's
Anyway,
because your name is Wake Early.
that's what it means. in
I
German.
know.
Weckerly, Weckerly.
That's what it means.
I know.
If you have, anyway, we'll just let that go. Miss Kira,
What?
thank you for keeping us going here with the
I'm attempting.
technology. Tim, thank you for putting up with
Oh
this.
my goodness.
It's your next week.
Amber, it'll get better.
Oh man.
It will get
All
better.
right.
This was brutal.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We had a lot going on today and a lot more coming. So tune back in next week. It's going to be a lot of
Cheers.
fun. Talk to you later.
Cheers, everybody.
Bye-bye.